Alright, are Maru and his twin, Sukuna and Gojo reincarnated? Now I know it is way too early to be speculating like this and trying to make this type of theory, but I mean, come on. So really quick, let's get a little bit of background info that we got from the first chapter of Mojulo. So during the first chapter we got this very clean colored spread, and on the right over there, a lot of people assumed that that was Maru. Mainly because we hadn't been introduced to the characters yet when we got this panel, everybody just thought that it was the colored illustration that we got and they thought that's who it was. A lot of people chalked it up to Gege being colorblind and they're like, hey, he got the color of the hair wrong and the color of the eyes wrong. But if you look closely at Maru, he very distinctly has green eyes and green hair. And if we look closely at brother here, he very distinctly has white hair and some brownish orangish eyes. And without spoiling too much from chapter 1, we know that at one point Maru was talking to Yuka and he says, I don't want you to end up like me and my sibling. Well, to get specific, he says, I don't want you guys to end up in pain like me. So Maru does confirm that he has a brother. I don't think it was confirmed that it was this guy, but with the way that the story started, it just makes sense. Ironically enough, as I was looking for fan arts to use as backgrounds for this video, I stumbled across this image. So very clearly, I was not the only one thinking that they could be the reincarnations of Gojo and Sukuna. But this picture has Sukuna on the side with Maru's twin, and it has Gojo on the side with Maru. But I'm wondering if maybe Sukuna would be the reincarnation of Maru and Gojo would be the reincarnation of his twin. I mean, it's all just speculation at this point. Maru seems like a good guy, but he could just be evil to his core. We don't know yet. But from chapter 1, it really does not feel that way. And in the final chapter of JJK, we get this quote from Sukuna, if there's a next time, maybe I'll change how I live. So if Sukuna did get reincarnated, maybe this time he wants to be a decent human. Well, in this case, a decent Sumerian. I'm pretty sure that's what their race was called. And a lot of people wanted to know what it would be like if Gojo was the villain or he was evil, so maybe we will get something like that in Jujutsu Kaisen Mojulo. But once again, keep in mind this is all just speculation. Since the series leaked, I've had a million fan theories floating through my head, and this was just another one of those. At this point, it doesn't have much basis other than the fact that I think it's pretty interesting. It could be a good plot point. But once again, I don't really know. Let's just see what Akutami Sensei cooks up and let me know your thoughts on it down in the comments. Peace.